Take time, man. God will find you the perfect one. Don't do what he doing, man. That man said he been on Tinder, man.
No search.
And sure that if I had just been Dawn, like how I am with every other girl, I probably would have gotten that Moroccan gym.
Exactly.
Load into MP, take one.
Yeah, always had the passion. It's the passion. How we came from nothing. When it got a step.
Yo, what good, YouTube? It's your boy, my AK, Mr. Fuller, today. I'm about another video. Man, how y'all boy doing, man? Hope everybody stay blessed, stay prayed up. Y'all know the truth. Hey, man, we got another Young Done the South Guy reaction, man. This one is called The Simp Story I Never Wanted You to Hear. So, hey, man, before I even begin, how y'all boy feel on simp? Y'all boy know eating the burger, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Before we get in the video, I just gotta ask this question. How y'all boy feel on simp? Like me, I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep your mind focused and know what you're trying to do in life, there's nothing wrong with simping.
Sensational.
A few inches later.
Ended up matching with this fine mamacita, a surefire way to always get the girl. We're gonna listen to Little Baby 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
It wasn't good. Today's video is sponsored by yours truly, the Young Don the Sauce God YouTube page. That's right, guys, we gotta keep the money in the fam. So this story takes place around March of this year, and yes, it involves Tinder. It's always the same thing, man. I get tired of being single. I download Tinder. I use it heavily for like 2 days, and then I match with a bunch of girls, which isn't that hard to do when you swipe right. Listen, it's a numbers game. Alright, get off me. So I'll match with a group of girls, and then I start weeding out the crazies and the catfishes. And I'll start off talking to like a dozen girls, just feeling them out. And as soon as I find one that I'm really feeling,
I'll just... man, word up everybody, man. Like I say, man, practice patience, man. If you want a girl, man, you like, man, I'm desperate to get one. Remember, man, it take time, man. God will find you the perfect one. Don't do what he doing, man. That man said he been on Tinder, man.
No search.
Their conversations. Just ghost them, all of them, and focus on the one I really like. Which, terrible strategy. Because there are only so many girls that I find attractive living within a 10-mile radius that are on Tinder. So basically, if I keep doing this and I don't find a keeper, I'm gonna have to move to a whole new zip code just so I can crack open a fresh batch. I mean, yes, okay, I guess I could try meeting girls in real life, but no. So there I was at the tail end of yet another unfruitful Tinder campaign. I was gearing up to delete the app and say F Tinder forever for like the 3rd time. But the day before I was going to delete the app, which was also the day before I was going to go back to Jamaica for a few weeks, I ended up matching with this fine mamacita. So we get to talking and instantly we hit it off. She was chill, nice sense of humor, and she was Moroccan, which is a gym badge that I had not yet collected. So I was interested in seeing where this was gonna go. Now, problem was, I was about to fly out to Jamaica for like 2-3 weeks, and I wasn't too sure that I was gonna be able to keep her interested that long by just texting. Right. You see, my strongest asset when it comes to girls is my personality. So if I meet a girl online, I'm trying to meet up with her in person at least within a week, because Tinder is cutthroat. If you sleep on a nice girl too long, she will lose interest. Well, it just so happened that coincidentally, I had recently come across a book called The Art of Seduction. I had found it because I had just finished reading The 48 Laws of Power. Really good book. And the same author who wrote that book wrote this book as well. So I made the decision that instead of just trying to keep her interested by just talking to her like I would any other girl, I was gonna use the instructions in this manual to seduce her from a distance. So now I'm on the plane, right? Flying back to Jamaica, and then I crack open The Art of Seduction. And instantly I realized that this was gonna be a challenge, because the book is written for men that live in the 1700s, my G. Like, this is how it starts off. Preparing for the hunt. The young Vicomte de Valmont was a notorious liberty in the Paris of the 1700s, the ruin of many a young girl and the ingenious seducer of the wives of illustrious aristocrats.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, boy. I probably wanna read that book, man. I ain't gonna lie, all that you natural talent God gave me, just practice that patience, man. Cause reading a book trying to get a girl, man.
No search.
Fuck is an aristocrat? I don't know what possessed me, man. Honestly, I don't. Like, after 15, I've never had a problem with getting girls. I'm not gonna pretend like every girl that I've ever tried to get, I got. But I run a winning franchise, alright? Like, I've for sure taken some L's, okay? No doubt about it. But I've definitely taken my team to the championships a few times. So, I don't know why I wanted to figure out this book so badly. I think it's because I wanted cheat codes, you know, like, don't we all want to know the one thing you need to do in order to become a millionaire in like a year, or the one thing you need to do that will always make your art go viral, or in this case, a surefire way to always get the girl. The thought of never having to take a loss again was enticing, so I gave it a shot. Big mistake, because I ended up doing things that I would never do when I'm trying to talk to a girl. I mean, even just the name of the book, The Art of Seduction. I don't seduce women. I'm a lover boy, not a player. Like, that's just not me, you know? But cheat codes. So what I'll do is tell you the 3 cringiest things that I did as a result of trying to follow this seduction manual. So there was this one chapter that was basically saying that you should send mixed signals when talking to a girl. Don't ever let them feel sure about how you feel about them. So as a result, I was being hot and cold with her. One day I was sending long, well-written messages, replying quickly, and then the next day I was being short, distant, you know, trying to keep her on her toes. Fucking disgusting. Like, she'd send me a message, right? And I'd want to reply, but then I'd intentionally wait for like 30 minutes to an hour, just because I was trying to send mixed signals. Like, what the fuck? Here's how I typically treat it.
Nah, man, you ain't gotta do that, my boy, man. Bump that, man. If you want to test that girl back, test her back, man. You ain't gotta do that, take that on, man. No, sir.
She'll text me, and I'm still interested in her. I'll just reply. I don't try to be anything. I don't try to be cool. I don't try to be funny. I just reply regular, not thinking too hard about what I'm saying. I don't run game. That's just not me. And the only reason I would ever not reply quickly is because I'm busy or I don't see the notification. Simple. That's me. And it's worked very well. But instead of that, I was trying this fucking bullshit, and looking back, it makes me cringe so hard.
Pull over. That's not how planes work.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody hold on to somebody.
Jurassic World, rated PG-13.
This next chapter basically tells you to mirror the girl, which boils down to saying, be agreeable, like what she likes, think how she thinks, claiming that if she can see herself in you, then she'll like you more. And there is some truth to this. Like, the girls that I've had my best experiences with are the girls that I've been on the same page with on most things, like working out, learning about personal development, having an unhealthy level of interest in memes, you know, the things that really matter. But on the other hand, the fuck I look like pretending to like or agree with something just for the sake of you liking me? What? If I don't like something, I'ma tell you. Like, if you like listening to country music in your car, I'm not playing fucking country music when you get in my car. We're gonna listen to Gunna, Lil Baby, 6ix9ine, too soon, X, Nav, and Drake. And if you don't like it, you better catch an Uber to where we're going, because I'm not cutting on no goddamn Blake Shelton. I didn't even know who that was before this video. I had to look up popular country artists on Spotify, because I don't listen to tractor music. Like, I've never been inside of a barn, okay? So, in Morocco, right, they speak French. So I started, I started teaching myself French. Just cut it off, man. Just cut my dick off, man. Obviously, I don't need it. Because that was a bitch move. Look, if you don't like me out of the box, then put it back on the shelf. I'm not gonna be someone else just to impress you. Except in this instance. Cringe as fuck. Now, the last thing that I did, the icing on this cringe-flavored cake was inspired by the third to last chapter of this 468-page book. Use physical lures. I'll read you a section straight from the book. Throughout the seductive process, you have been feeling the target's mind, letos, momentos, shared experiences. You keep constantly present, even when you are not there. Now, as you shift to the physical part of the seduction, you must see your targets more often. In other words, buy her, be romantic, but in that 1700s kind of way. You know, send letters, get her gifts, things that constantly remind her of your presence. This is the part that makes me want to shoot myself in the head. Like, I can't believe I'm actually about to tell you this. It is so fucking, oh my God. So, this is what I did. I sent her roses. From Jamaica. I was in Jamaica and I called the local flower shop back here in Texas. And then I had them deliver 5 dozen roses to her apartment. 1 dozen says, "Hey, I really like you." 5 dozen says, "I make way too much money for making cartoons on the internet. And also, I might be a serial killer." And she liked them. She liked them. She posted the fucking picture on Twitter and tagged me in it. So at the time, she was feeling it, but what? I had previously had a girlfriend for like 4 years, and I think I bought her roses once. I hadn't even met this girl in person yet. I mean, we did FaceTime for hours, almost every night the entire time I was in Jamaica. But 5? I'm pretty sure that warrants a state-funded execution. But I was lost, man. I was lost. I really thought I was killing this art of seduction shit. And here's the shittiest part. When I got back to Texas and we actually met up, it wasn't good for so many reasons, but they all boiled down to saying that I had done way too much. Like, it put so much pressure on me. It made me care too much about the outcome, so I wasn't relaxed when we met in person, and it made the first date go really bad. So she lost interest shortly after. And you know, although I'm glad it happened because it taught me some valuable lessons, I'm 99.99% sure that if I had just been Dawn, like how I am with every other girl, I probably would have gotten that Moroccan gym badge. And by gym badge, obviously, I mean we would have cultivated a respectful and consensual relationship. I'm not talking about getting in her pants, but that would have happened too, most likely. There is so much to dissect here.
But hey man, that's it for the video. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like he said, if he would have just been himself, man, and trusted God, everything would have flowed naturally and effectively. He was trying to read this book and all that stuff. Like, nah, my boy, be yourself, my boy. You ain't gotta read no book, man. You ain't gotta read no book. But hey man, if y'all liked it, man, make sure y'all like that. Hit that like button, man. Comment more videos. I want to react too, man. Hey man, hope everybody have a blessed day.
What you get in message. Feel like paper, no way you gon' fade me. MP all the time, you look dating. Mine on the money, it probably like Reagan. Probably like Reagan. In front of the back, feel the way she start shaking. Get on my own like belong. I want my bullshit like chrome. Can't wait till he up in his zone. But that baby, I make him